Why younger men are drawn to older women. G'day, folks. I've been around the block a fair bit, and over the years, I've had countless chats with mates, colleagues, and even randoms at the pub about what makes relationships tick. One question that keeps popping up, whether it's from curious journos, TV producers, or just someone having a yarn over a flat white, is this: what's the big deal with younger blokes being head over heels for older women? I've dug deep into this one. Not just through my own experiences, but by picking the brains of the fellas themselves. And let me tell you, the reasons are as clear as a sunny day in Bondi, and they are worth unpacking. First off, let's talk about the no-nonsense vibe older women bring to the table. Midlife women, those who've clocked up a few decades, aren't here to muck around. They've lived, they've loved, they've stumbled, and they've learned. They are not out to play silly buggers, or lead anyone on a wild goose chase. When you're a younger bloke, maybe in your 20s or 30s, still finding your feet, the dating scene can feel like a bit of a circus. You might meet someone who's still figuring out who they are, changing their mind every 5 minutes, or playing hard to get just for the thrill of it. It's exhausting, right? Now, picture this: you meet a woman who's a bit further along in life. She's not fazed by the drama. She's upfront, honest, and doesn't have time for games. That's like a cold beer on a stinking hot day, refreshing and exactly what you need. This straight-up approach is a massive draw card. Older women have been through the ringer, heartbreaks, career ups and downs, maybe even raising a family. They've sussed out what they want and what they don't. There's no second-guessing or beating around the bush. If they are keen on you, they'll let you know. If they are not, they won't string you along. For a younger bloke who might be used to decoding mixed signals or navigating mind games with women his own age, this clarity is pure gold. It's not about being cold or blunt, it's about being real. And in a world full of Tinder swipes and ghosting, real is bloody attractive. Now, let's flip to another big reason: older women know who they are. By the time you hit your 40s or 50s, you've had time to figure out what makes you tick. You've got a sense of your strengths, your quirks, your values. You're not trying to be someone you're not just to impress a bloke. That kind of self-assurance is like a magnet. Younger men, who might still be wrestling with their own identity or feeling the pressure to prove themselves, find this confidence incredibly appealing. It's not just about looking good, though. Let's be honest, plenty of women in their middle years are absolute stunners. It's about the substance behind it. An older woman who's comfortable in her own skin radiates a kind of power that's hard to ignore. She's not chasing validation, she's already found it within herself. This self-knowledge goes hand in hand with wisdom. Older women have a wealth of life experience to share, whether it's practical advice, emotional insight, or just a knack for seeing the bigger picture. They've navigated tricky situations, learned from their mistakes, and come out stronger. For a younger bloke, this can be a game changer. Imagine you're a guy in your late 20s, maybe feeling a bit lost or unsure about where you're headed. You meet a woman who's been there, done that, and can offer a perspective that's grounded and thoughtful. It's not about her being a teacher or a mum figure, far from it. It's about her being a partner who brings depth and understanding to the relationship. That kind of connection feels meaningful, not fleeting. Another thing that stands out is the way older women cut through the superficial stuff. Society might try to tell us that youth is everything: smooth skin, perky this, flawless that. But the fellas I've spoken to, they are not hung up on a few laugh lines or a bit of grey hair. When you're with someone who's clear about who they are and what they want, those little details fade into the background. It's the whole package that matters: the spark in her eyes, the way she carries herself, the stories she tells with a cheeky grin. Younger men who are drawn to older women aren't just looking for a fling, they are after something substantial. They want a woman who's got content, character, and a bit of fire in her belly. Let's not kid ourselves, though, this isn't every younger bloke's cup of tea. Some guys prefer the whirlwind of dating someone their own age, and that's fair enough. But for those who value honesty, depth, and a bit of life experience, an older woman is like striking gold. It's not about her being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about her being real, knowing her worth, and not wasting time on games. In a dating world that can feel like a bit of a gamble, that's a sure bet. So, to all the women out there in their middle years, wondering if they've still got it, let me tell you, you've got it in spades. Your clarity, your confidence, your refusal to play games. That's not just enough, it's more than enough. You're not just keeping up, you're setting the pace. And to the younger blokes who've figured this out, good on YA. You found something special, and I reckon you know it. Cheers for reading. And here's to love, life, and keeping it real.